So today I wanted to record a video going over marketing at different stages of a company's life. The idea here is that your marketing strategy should be changing as your company is changing, as your company grows, and as you take on more revenue. So I've spoken to a lot of different business owners over the years, and I've noticed some different things. First of all, just based on my conversations with them, every time that I talk to a business owner, I'm always asking them how they're getting their customers and what they're doing for their marketing today. And based on my conversations with them, and also based on marketing campaigns that I've done with these businesses, I've seen some specific trends and specific ways that businesses handle their marketing differently at different stages of the company. So in this video, we're going to be going over 3 specific stages of a business's growth. The first stage is 0 to 100K in revenue. This is businesses that are just getting started. They probably don't have a lot of traction. They're just a startup. They're bootstrapping the company. Maybe they have a little bit of cash set aside for marketing or for investing into the business, but not a whole lot, and they don't have a lot of revenue coming in at the moment. The second stage is the 100K to 1 million in revenue. Now, at this stage, your business has some customers, you're generating revenue, and things should be starting to pick up. Lastly, we have the 1 million plus stage. At this point of your business, you would be generating revenue already. You're looking to grow the business even more. You're looking to scale it. You're looking to become a leader in your market. Okay. So let's start by talking about the first stage, when you're first starting out. Okay. At this point in your business, the most important thing for you to do is not to create social media accounts or create a website or to do all of these different marketing initiatives that you might think. Really, your objective here should just be proving your concept, proving that the product or service that you have is something that people even want in the first place, okay? Because until you've started making sales and you actually have a lot of customers, you don't really know if your idea, although you may think it's great, you don't really know if it actually is great, right? So at this point in your business, what you want to do, for lack of a better term, is really just hustle, right? Try to get the word out about your business in any way that you can without spending a whole ton of money. Because if you start running advertising campaigns right now, what you might find, or spending a lot of money on marketing at this stage in your business, what you might find is that the marketing strategies don't work. The ads don't convert. And that's because maybe your product or service is not really needed. Maybe your pricing is off. Maybe you don't have enough things differentiating yourself from the competition, and the competition has, tons of history and reviews and testimonials. And maybe you just don't know who your target audience is yet, right? Maybe you need to speak to more customers to start to better understand who's going to benefit the most from your product or service. So at this point, what I would say is you want to network extensively, okay? You want to start to build connections. You want to be having direct conversations with your customers to understand what they value in your product or service, or maybe what's missing from your product or service, right? You could even cold call potential clients or customers, right? Depending on your business, cold email them as well, right? So start to really try to have these conversations, directly reaching out to them. And you can utilize free marketing channels as well, right? So you can create a social media page. You can start posting on forums like Reddit and such. Maybe you can create a blog. But what I would say at this stage of your business, try to narrow down where is your ideal target audience, and don't focus on too many channels at once. A lot of people underestimate the amount of work that it takes to add another marketing channel into their business. And for every marketing channel, you need to be putting some effort on a regular basis, right? So for example, on social media, you need to be constantly posting. If you have a blog, you need to be constantly writing blog posts. And the idea is right now, you don't have any customer base, like you have no followers. So you're going to be posting things, but nobody's going to see it right now because it takes time for these things to build traction, right? And what you want to do is not spend a lot of time right now. You want to prove your concept and make sure that it's something that the market wants. And you want to do it in the quickest way possible. So that's why I say you got to hustle. You got to do whatever you can to try and market your business and gain your first few customers without spending a lot of money. Okay? Focus on the digital marketing strategy that you feel is going to suit your strengths the most as well. So if you have a lot of experience on social media, then definitely it makes sense to post a lot on social media. But if you are very bad with tech and computers and you're very good with people, then maybe you should be attending in-person networking events and trying to meet with your ideal customer base in person. So try to think about what are your strengths and how can you use them towards the marketing channel that you're going to be focusing on in the beginning. Now, for the next stage in business, we're at $100,000 to $1 million in revenue. At this stage, you have some revenue coming in. Your business should be having some profit. And what that means is you should have some money left over at the end of each month to invest into your marketing initiatives. Now, the reason why we don't want to invest a lot of money when we're at the 0 to 100K stage is, first of all, like I mentioned, there's a big chance that our product is not going to be right. It's not going to be well positioned. But also, when you're at the 0 to 100K stage, it's very easy to go out of business, right? It's very easy to go into the negative because you don't have a lot of revenue coming into the business and you need to pay for your own living expenses, right? Maybe you need to pay for stock, or maybe you need to pay for rent, depending on the kind of business that it is. So in this stage 2, you're a little bit more established. You have a little bit more freedom. And so take a certain percentage, and with that amount that you're going to be investing into your marketing, you can feel very secure that if you don't get your return on investment right away, your business is not going to go out of business because you have steady revenue coming in, right? You don't want to bet your business on a marketing strategy. You want to already have this funds that's set aside. So that's going to make it very easy for you to experiment, to try different things, and to determine which of these marketing channels are going to give you the highest ROI. So at this stage in your business is when you can start to incorporate a marketing agency for professional support. Maybe you could hire a marketing person or a salesperson in-house, depending on where you are on that 100K to 1 million scale. And you can start investing in ads, in paid advertising, right? And the idea here is try to figure out which channel is going to give you your fastest return on investment. You want to be scaling your business as fast as you can at this point in the growth, and you want to try to figure out which of those marketing channels are going to get you customers today. At this stage in your business, it's not so much about investing into the future. It's more about investing right now to continue to build the base that you have. Okay? Next, we go to stage 3. On the third stage, your business is at $1 million plus in revenue. Now, you really have a lot more cash flow to play with. Okay? You can start to experiment more. Maybe you build out your in-house marketing team at this point. So you hire a few different people on your marketing team. Probably you're going to want to hire somebody on the sales side as well to interact directly with customers, right? And you start thinking about brand awareness. Now, we're in the second stage, we want to try to invest our money and kind of make it back as quick as possible, right? But when we're in the third stage, we want to be thinking about the long term. We want to be thinking, how do I invest today so it's going to be benefiting me in 2 years and 3 years and 4 years and 5 years? So you don't have to worry about your business disappearing, but you've built a very solid base, a very solid foundation. A lot of people know about you, and you're going to be getting new customers coming in on a regular basis just because you've established a name for yourself within the industry, right? So at this stage in your growth, you want to focus on brand awareness and the long-term growth, right? You want to increase your budget, and you can try broader marketing efforts. So try incorporating more marketing channels, maybe try incorporating some experimental marketing channels, right? Like influencers, sponsorships, etc. You're going to want to invest in content marketing, right? So start creating content, whether it be on YouTube, blogs, social media, etc. And really prioritize building a strong and recognizable brand in your market. So to sum up, when we're starting out, we want to focus on hustling and proving our concept, right? Make sure that we can understand who our target audience is and how to position our product properly. In the second stage, we're going to start to invest in ads and marketing and try to figure out which marketing channels are going to be the most important for our business. Try to generate a return on investment in a quicker time frame. In the third stage, we're going to be focused on building out our brand, making sure that we're known in the space, and trying to get on the radar of people that maybe they're not going to be buyers today, but in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, they are going to be buyers. And we want to make sure that when they're going to be going through that buying process or the discovery process, that they're already going to recognize our brand. They're already going to know who we are. So these are the 3 stages of the business that I have here for this presentation. I hope it was helpful for all of you. And if anybody has a question, feel free to leave it down in the comments and I'll respond to it. Thank you so much for watching the video.